Emails are an important form of communication. In this case, they need to be formal, 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 because they are not text to your BFF. So when you're doing writing emails, I'd suggest that you start writing it in Google Docs and then paste it in your email. By doing this, it allows you a little bit more proofreading ability. It allows you to share it with your teammates to have them take a look at it, and it just makes it easier. It also makes sure that it helps you so that you don't accidentally send an email before it's complete. When you're writing that email, be sure that you use formal language. This is business type of email, and so it needs to sound that way. Also, make sure that you proof. Have every single person on your team proofread both for grammar, punctuation, and spelling, but also for content. Make sure that you have everything you need in it. It needs to be error-free. First impressions mean a lot. The person you're emailing may not know you, and even if they do know you, you want to be taken seriously and sound as smart as you really are. So this person may not know you, so you need to make sure that you're clear and that you explain what you want from them so that they have a good sense of that. So you need to inform him or her what your purpose is. When you set up your email, be sure to do a carbon copy, which is CC, to myself and to Dr. Eptograph. That way we can see what you've sent out to other people. Also, when doing this, that CC tells the person reading it that it has been shared with Dr. Eptograph and myself. You are going to then BC, which is blind carbon copy, the rest of your team. And that way, the reader won't know that you're sending it to the rest of your team, but that's okay because it just keeps it less cluttered and your team is going to know what you read or what you wrote anyway, and you want to make sure that they're staying informed. So that's why you're sending it BC or BCC, blind carbon copy. The subject line, make sure you include the word grant. The reason for that is that way it sorts it in my inbox into a grant folder, so all my grant emails are put together. Also, it's really important that you have a descriptive subject line. So don't just put grant, you need to have a descriptive subject line so that the receiver, when they look at their email, him or her looks at their email, they can see what it's about. I tell you the truth, I get sometimes 30 emails a day, and I will read through the subject lines to determine which things I should read first. And that's what you want them to do, is see it and want to read yours first. Here is what a good email looks like. You will see that Rick Kramer is who this email is going to. You will see that it's carbon copied CC to myself and to Dr. Updegraff. And then you will see a BCC or blind carbon copy to the other team members in the group. You will see that the subject line has the word grant in it for the rocket. So it should be clear to the Park and Rec person, Mr. Kramer, of what you're referring to. You want to start with a good opening, dear Mr. Kramer. It should be formal because you want to show respect. If you read through this, you would see that it uses really good vocabulary, shows smart, like the people are intelligent. It's very clear in the first paragraph what they're writing about, and it's very clear in the second paragraph what they want from Mr. Kramer. It also has a nice closing of sincerely, and then it's got a list of all the team members' names. Now you might also include in the closing New Hampton High School activists, student activists, because that way if the reader doesn't know who you are, that clarifies it. So do a good job with your emails. Make sure they sound smart and intelligent so they know that you are serious and they are willing to give you money.